the game. They don't really know what's going on. They've played it a few times, they just don't know all the menu buttons. First thing, type in your login info, you know that's crap. And then right down here, save username, auto-authenticate, it pretty much just remembers your password. It's going to log you in automatically every time, you don't even have to hit login. Okay, so this is what you're looking at. You got some news bulletin right here. It'll just tell you things that are happening currently in the S2 universe. Things you could do, maybe like a patch is coming out and it's going to be badass, so you just read that, you know what's going on. I'm going to start with some things up here. You got your time options. It's the same button as this one. We'll just go through these really fast. General, video, options, graphics, sound, general sound stuff. It's all really basic. Controls, it's kind of cool. You just map out any button you want to anything. So you'd be like, oh, I want to order move M, and then it's M. So like say I want it to be in, just changed in. Interface, this is gonna, changing these things is just gonna change what you're gonna be looking at once you're in the game. This is gonna be the interface. And voice, it's just like making sure your mic works, being able to talk to people. Same thing on this, push hotkeys. So push to talk is going to talk to your whole team. Push to lane talk is just going to talk to the guy in your lane. I just don't really like to use that a whole lot. Talk to the whole team. Make them hate me. Okay. Replays. I do not have any saved, but after you finish your game, this menu will pop up, and this is a thing I was doing with a buddy, but you would just hit this button, it would save the replay to your computer, and then you could watch it, and then all the replays you save will just be put in here. So, well, I guess I have one saved. This game, you just hit view replay, and then it will start playing. Change log. This is kind of cool. So you don't have to go on the website. It just tells you everything that happened within the different patches. It's always fun to look at. Let's see, language. It's just going to change the language that you're looking at. Report abusive behavior. Report. You mostly know what that is. Then you got view statistics. It's going to show your statistics of you personally. It's got all kinds of neat stuff here. All your matches that you've played, you hit view. Shows the match that you played last. So we're just, yeah. Log out button. How many people are online? IMs, just people trying to talk to you. Friends, add friend, blah blah blah. Clan, create a new clan. Kind of functions like, wow, you have to get some people to sign your charter. So you put their names in here, it sends them a message, and then they say like, cool, I want to make this clan. And you have a clan. Notifications. This is just going to be people coming in, like friends coming online, and then their name pops up on the notification list, and it's like, hey, this guy's online. You're like, oh, cool. Tutorial. I'm not going to click this because I made the mistake of clicking it last time and I kind of got stuck. But it's going to tell you basic game things, what to do, what to buy, how to do things, blah blah blah. Matchmaking. I am a leaver. That is terrible. Okay. So, you get to your matchmaking thing. This is what you're going to see pretty much. Depending on where you are, you're going to click one of these dots. Europe, just click this one. East Coast, West Coast. So, I live in West Coast, click that one. Then you'd hit Join Solo Pool. Join Solo Pool. And it's pretty much just going to put you in a random game matched up with random people based on your PSR. Or, I don't know what it is for team or matchmaking. It's a different thing than PSR. But, it's going to raise this up, lower it, depending on if you win or not. Okay, next button, public games. This is where I thrive. You have your giant list of games. Well, actually, yours is going to look like this. Big list of games. None of yours will be grayed out because you're not a lever, hopefully. I just get mad. But I haven't left in a while, so good for me. So you filter it. You don't want levers in your game, so you filter that out. Or you'd hit check, and then it would have no lever games, so if you joined it, it's only going to have people that don't leave games. I have mine filtered so I could actually join some games. Auto-balanced, it's pretty much just host hits auto-balance, it matches PSR, and then it'll give you even teams. Easy mode, don't ever play that, you're terrible if you do. Hardcore, it's kind of poop, don't play it. All heroes, it's kind of a must. I'd check it. Random heroes, only if you're in the mood for it. It just gives everybody in the game random hero. And dev heroes is a thing where S2 say they put out a hero, but they don't feel that he's like perfect for the actual game. So they'll list him as a dev hero. And then you'll have your games that allow dev heroes and games that don't allow dev heroes. So you won't be able to play the new hero if you join a game that doesn't allow dev heroes. Okay, public game's done. Create game. You have all the crap that you need to create a game. Your name, boot game, select server. Automatic is just going to put you in this list of games so people could join your game. Yeah, just so they can join your game. And then you have another option, which is practice, which is going to take you to the heroes, or it's going to take you to the main screen, or like the join a slot screen, which I'll show you. And then you hit ready. It goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Choose a hero, and then it goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you're in the game. You could spawn units, spawn heroes, just test out everything. If you want to try a new hero, you just use their spells on things, get a feel for them. That's what practice mode's for. None of it's going to count as stats or anything. Game mode's just going to let you choose all this. A lot of these things aren't played as much as normal. Normal's the general game mode that you're going to be playing. Forest of Caldivar is also main map. You're not going to see many of these. The 3v3 map, you'll see that. Usually you'll see it. If it's going to be a small game, like a 3v3. But 5v5, it's going to be Forest of Caldivar. This is just set your PSR limits. It'll say what kind of people could join your game, what kind of people can't join your game, based on their skill rating. Team size is just going to regulate how many slots there are in the game, so if you want to do a small game, then you would do that. Referees, spectators, I generally do not know what referees are going to do, but whatever. Then these are all your other options that you could check. Done with that. Player ladder. Leaderboards, pretty much what it is. You can organize it however you want. You just uncheck these, check them, and then it's going to show top person within the things that you put up. And then it has your little position at the top. I'm pretty crappy, so deal with it. Match stats. This is going to be, the first one up is going to be your last match played. And it'll tell you general things about the match right there. And then you could view your past matches right here. And numbers, the code, so you could like be like, oh, I went 4-2 with Demented Shaman. And then you go on forums, post that number, and then people could look it up, look at your game, download your replay, see how well you played, blah, blah, blah. Because there's a bunch of them. That's about it for the match stats. Hero Compendium. You got your giant list of heroes. It's not really organized. You can organize it different ways, blah, blah, blah. I like this one. Because this is the screen you're going to see once you start a game. And everybody's good. You started the game, it comes to this screen. Hero select screen. You have like about a minute to choose all your heroes. Top row is agility. They're basically going to deal with putting out damage. Pretty much it. So they're going to be like the leaders of their team. damage-wise, killing-wise, ganking-wise, blah blah blah. And a lot of these are going to be damage also, but a few of them will be support. You play a support class, like you heal your team, give them mana, give them armor, just make sure they don't die. So it'll be like Soul Reaper, or Demented Shaman, or Plague Rider's a good armor giver. Nymphora, definitely. And then you got your strength heroes, which some people would call tanks, I guess. I don't really agree with the whole tank thing. They're just mostly going to be your damage dealers slash high health havers. They're going to have a big health pool because strength is the the main thing for having health. So they're going to have a lot of health mostly, more than all these. So that is the blah blah blah. Okay, if you want to like click one of these, you want to see what they do. I click Scout. I should not click him. Don't pick Scout. We'll pick Tempest. It's gonna have all their basic stats, what health they start out with. This is all their level 1 stats. The little plus sign in parentheses is how much stats they're going to be gaining per level. And then it'll tell you some more crap here. Then it'll have their RP, their role-playing crap. Here, I keep on saying crap. It's good stuff, fun to read. Recommended items. This is a good tab. If you don't really know exactly what you're doing, you're getting into the game, you want to look at these recommended items because they're going to help you play better, because you don't want to be buying random items that you don't need. So if you just look at these, you'll know what you need. And these are pretty spot on. I'd go with any of these. And then these are going to be all the spells. So this one, for example, is Stun. That one summons elementals that whack people. And then Meteor, it just crashes a meteor on the ground. And then this guy's got a pretty cool ult. It like has a tornado, and then everybody caught in the tornado gets sucked into it and they can't move. And it does damage. So he's a pretty good hero for a helping team. He's like a support. He's gonna disable people so they can't do crap. And he's pretty fun. Down here you got your chat box, and then you'd have different channels here. So if I went /join poop butt, hit enter, I'd join poop butt channel. I can tell my friends join poop butt channel, and then it'll be here. HoN 21 is just like a general channel it'll assign you to, just to stick you somewhere. Status is going to tell you what games you joined, what games you left, friends coming online, all that jazz. And then when you... Okay, so after you leave a game, you're done, you won, you lost. It'll take you to your match stats of the game that you just played. It won't update all the time, just because it's kind of slow sometimes. But most of the time it's going to be the last game you played updated right there. Then down here, instead of having all these dudes, like it'll be you and the rest of the people that were in that game. So then you could like chat with them, talk trash, tell them you suck, we kicked your balls in half, and then, yeah. And then you just hit leave if you don't want to deal with that crap, if you're the one that got your balls kicked in half. So, that's pretty much it. Looking good. Good luck with your HONage. HoNage. Boom. Oh, and quit. This is kind of cool. Yeah, quit, and it plays a little banjo song.